Okay, so the new ban list is out, right? Everyone probably already knows this, and so there's no point in even talking about it. But some people think that Samurai got hit hard, and honestly, I don't believe that Samurai got hit hard at all. In fact, I think that we just opened a new door for better Samurai players to, be able to play their decks out there, and we won't have, any bad Samurai players playing the deck. Basically, what I'd like to go through is, a few points and a few keys about what made Samurai better in this format. Okay, first of all, Xian being limited to one. Honestly, that wasn't that big of a deal. Yeah, it did hurt the deck a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, but all it did was shackle us. We got Xian, that's all we need. Honestly, one Xian, and we can still wreck you. Xian Smoke Signal to one. We have Rhoda, so that's technically, two Rhodas in our deck. Xian Smoke Signal going to one. That, I know it hurt the speed of the deck. The speed's gone down, but honestly, Xian Smoke Signal, it didn't get hit that bad because they didn't ban it, and honestly, it really didn't hurt the Samurai deck at all. But that's pretty much it on Xian Smoke Signal. Gateway. We still got our Gateway. They didn't hit Gateway. They didn't do anything to Gateway. Gateway staying to one. We still have it to work with, and there's still a lot more possibilities that can, that this card can pull out. It's still got a lot of loops to it, so y'all still got to watch out for this thing. But in the next format, I came out with some, other key points that Gateway's, gonna have a little bit of a problem with, and that's 3 Mystical Space Typhoon. MST going to 3. That didn't hurt Samurai really that bad, other than the fact that, like I just said, Gateway is going to be a whole lot harder. We're not going to be able to run Gateway very well, or very easily, that I could say. That's pretty much on MST. MST went to 3, so that's pretty cool. Ooh, red. Anyway. Here's some tips I'd like to throw out there, and it's the fact that since Xian did get limited to 1, we're going to have to focus a little bit more on bringing it back. Cunning of the Six Samurai, I think that's a great card. Honestly, it didn't see much play whenever we had our Xian Smoke Signal, but now players are going to have to get a little bit more techie with it, and I think that teching in something like Cunning of the Six Samurai is a pretty good, smart thing to do. Because you're just going to basically tribute a Samurai, special summon a Samurai from the grave. You got Xian in the graveyard. That's a good way to bring him back permanently. And other than the negative side of using one of your own monsters as a tribute, it's pretty much going to be a reborn for your Samurai. So this is a pretty good card to think about teching in now. Okay, so you hit Xian Smoke Signal, alright? We still have Asceticism of the Six Samurai. I think that's how you say it, is asceticism or asceticism. I don't know. But anyway, this is a little bit of a weaker version of Rhoda in my opinion, or Xian Smoke Signal in my opinion. Honestly, I think it's better because you get the special summon. But that's pretty much what I got to say on asceticism. Players are going to have to get a little, like I said, going to have to get a little bit more techie with it. But Xian's Smoke Signal being hit kind of forced us to be techie. Magatama. Now that Heavy Storm's out, honestly, Magatama, that's a pretty good card to tech in there. It can protect any kind of back row you may have, or protect your, your gateways. So you may want to consider running this in 3s, but I'm still going to continue running it in 2 because honestly, I don't know. It's just, I don't want it to be a dead draw, but, considering running it in 3, that's, something you can do. Heavy Storm. Heavy Storm coming back, that hurt Samurais in the fact that a lot of Samurai players, we relied on our back row, set, 5 back row or a whole hand and summon something, and sometimes that's how Samurai players would play to protect themselves for a while. Heavy Storm's going to prevent a lot of back row play, and Samurai players are going to have to find a way, we're going to have to find a way to get around this, but luckily we can take it as well. So there's not much back row, the back row that used to hinder Six Samurai, I mean, you're going to have to watch out because Heavy Storm's out there and we can, pop a lot of those back row you maybe have set. And, I don't know, just Heavy Storm's going to change the format a lot, and we all know this. And just to summarize this all, Samurai didn't get hit that hard, honestly, because I think that they're trying to promote Xyz, which, duh, they are trying to promote Xyz, and they're not going to hit too many decks that they think will be capable of Xyz summoning. Samurai, they can Xyz summon. They can go level 4s, 3s, fairly easy. So, you know, the deck's broken still, but it's not as broken as it used to be. And those are just some points I'd like to throw out there. And I know I rambled on. I was, you know, rushing this, but I wanted to get the video over with pretty quickly. But just tell me what you think. What do you think about the new build? Do you think, I mean, not the new build, but what do you think about the new format as far as Samurai are concerned? Because Samurai players, you're out there, and I know you play your decks and everything. And you didn't want them to get hit hard, and they didn't get hit that hard. So Samurai players, just think about this stuff, and yeah, check your decks out. Come up with some new combos, some new plays, and I think we'll do good in this format. I'm just saying. We got a lot more to go to see what this format's going to be like. But honestly, I don't think that we got hit that hard, and I don't think it's anything that's going to, you know, hinder us in any way. This has been Jajita for Life on the Six Samurai as far as the new format is going. And, yeah. Comment, rate, and subscribe.